video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We're officially midweek. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was a little loud. Apologies. Apologies for that. Welcome, everyone. We have a lot to talk about today. We have more news on the summit for the White House, the crypto summit coming up. We also have our Commerce Secretary talking about some things related to a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We have, another state looking to invest in Bitcoin, which we already knew already. Another social media platform that is aiming to go crypto, and Bitcoin doing a little pump this morning because of some tariff news. We're going to get into all of that today and more, plus your project spotlight of jumping over 20%. What's the reason? And do you want to learn more about it? Well, I got you covered there too. If you're ready for this, that's the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out front so more people know what's going on. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, a subscriber goal right here of, we're almost there, 19,370 subscribers, 6 more. So I ask you guys to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Welcome, everybody. We have so much news. Oh, my gosh. Oh, so exciting, so exciting. So, guys, let's get after it. I'm going to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 2 amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off on Market Cipher. I'm ready to talk about everything. Also, we have a Discord after show for all the members. So if you guys are a member, join. If you're not a member yet, become a member, and let's get after it. I also want to shout out Michael Cartwright for, I think it was 10 memberships he just gave out. 5 memberships, apologies. Thank you, Michael. And then we have Alexandra G, my G, with the cutest little sticker, and she knows it's my favorite, with the little heart, and it's the little doggy holding the heart. That was so cute. Thank you, guys. We also have a goal to have you guys pick tomorrow's outfit, so make sure you guys are participating in that if you want to, you know. And so let's get into it. I want to say good morning to every single one of you guys. Let's do it. Hello, TikTokers. Please go to youtube.com/missteencrypto if you want to see all the articles and visuals and videos, because you won't hear anything over there. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, we have Blocky, Mike Volmer, Silver Days, Brian. Good morning, 60 Seconds Crypto, Chipper. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I love how Chipper is. St. Jerome, good morning. We have Lasers saying, I like how the chat is bullish. We're always bullish on this channel. One House Production said, our best days are ahead. Huddle on. Oh, yes. David Brumble-O. I always want to say Brumblebee. I don't know why. Mike, nice to see you over there. Welcome, Mike. Thank you for the lightning bolts and all the TikTok gifts, the heart puffles, all those things. Thank you so much, Mike. We have War Paint. That's Randi Hipper. Sweet. Yeah, that's me. Hi. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Also, oh my gosh, how can I forget? Guys, we also have my Newsmax clip that I really want to play for you guys. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please make sure you go on YouTube and smash the like and X and all those things. And if we hit 100 likes, then which I know we will, I'm going to play it. So make sure you guys are smashing the likes for that. Black Hat, as always, good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Let's see who else we got in the chat. You guys are killing it this morning, chatting away. Wow, you guys are killing it right now. Shout out to Piano Matty B for rating in here as always. Gary, good morning. We have Bitcoin Stew. Nicole, good morning. Bobby F, Doge Bowl, John Legend, nothing to see here. Good morning to you. Also, check us out on Rumble, guys. We're over live on Rumble. Grandpa, good morning. Brian Oakes, Danny from the blockchain said bullishness with a heart emoji. Yes. Yukio's also on X. Good morning. Nice to see you. Patrick R. We have Dave Roy. Anthony Paldino. It's Papa Paldino. Nice to see ya. Let's see. Mike, good morning. We have Poleman. Yukio says, in X, the audio and video aren't synchronized. Honestly, I can't understand what goes on with X and why it glitches. Just go to YouTube or Rumble. I'm sure there's no problems there. Can I get a sound check for my YouTube and Rumble friends? Can I get a sound check? The sound check. Baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check your Slate the Great, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Poe says, hola. Hello. Guys, we're getting after it this morning. We have a lot to cover. So, In the Moment is here as well. If I didn't say good morning to you, then yell at me in the chat because I'm pretty sure I got everybody. But who knows? Maybe I'm just missing things. Do a good UK accent for the galaxy. I don't know if I could do that, right, Kitty? Like the UK, what's a UK accent like? Oh, let me get my tea and crumpet, I don't know. I don't think I'm that good with the UK accent. I have tried. Joe Harvey, good morning. Alex Kaimana, it's nice to see you. All right, guys, we're going to get into the show. We have no time to waste today because we do have an after show plan, so I got to keep good on my timing out here, right, Stu? And Steve over there on TikTok. All right, guys, we have a sea of green this morning, which we do love to see. Also, we were talking yesterday about maybe if we reject the 200-day SMA, we would look for support around 76, 77K, fake out going down to that $73,000 Bitcoin, because I think it would trap a lot of people in their feels. But we did bounce right off that 200-day SMA, and I was saying, if we do bounce off this 200-day SMA, we're going to hope to target 91,000. It's exactly what happened, almost. To get you an exact high, one moment, we were at, hold on, yes, $90,943. So we just almost by a few dollars missed that 91,000. But again, that's your key level to watch is $91,000. Hold support there and get back in that range between 91 and 98K. So I'm extremely bullish as always. I don't care if numbers up, numbers down. The revolution of Bitcoin always stays the same. Right now we're at $89,000 Bitcoin, up 2%. Green dot was printed over here on Saturday on this momentum pushing us up here. Although the money flow is down, the VWAP is pumping and it's bullish. The RSI was chopping it up, but it is trying to make its way back to that neutral point. We're around mid-bull here, making a nice little rebound with the RSI. We'll keep posting on Bitcoin as the show progresses. Though people are saying that maybe this piece of breaking news, which we're going to start off with, is the reason why Bitcoin is starting to make a move to the upside. Your breaking news starts now. Sip your coffees, friends, because this is going to get real. There was a tariff war that is going on, a big tariff war. But the U.S. and Canada, well, it's so funny that they want to make Canada another state of the United States, and Donald Trump keeps calling Justin Trudeau Governor Trudeau, which I think is just absolutely comical at this point. And so apparently the U.S. and Canadian officials are in talks to possibly roll back the tariffs. So that's why the markets are kind of rebounding right now. However, this changes on a daily basis. So have a bullish and a bearish case scenario, never change that, and be ready for anything, essentially. Now we're going to start off with some pretty light news as people are still flowing into the show. The Reddit co-founder is trying to buy TikTok and bring it on chain. I do see a huge sentiment towards social media being on chain to a degree, because if I post a video, right, I want people to verifiably trace that video back to me, where personally I have a lot of impersonators on TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook even, Instagram. It's endless. And people are DMing me all the time. Is this you? Is this you? No, most likely it is not, unless you see me actively posting or I'm live. Also, you could go to missteencrypto.com or randihipper.com. They all go to the same place, and you can verify my social media handles on there. There needs to be a better way to do that. And if the Reddit co-founder has all of this in mind, then I'm all for it. Bring social media on chain. Verify my stuff, man. Here's the latest news. Reddit co-founder Alex Ohanian has confirmed he has joined Project Liberty's bid to acquire TikTok's U.S. operations with the aim of bringing the platform onto the blockchain. His involvement was first reported by Reuters on March 3rd, with Project Liberty founder Frank McCourt announcing Ohanian would be joining as a strategic advisor specializing in social media. He tweeted, "Exciting news for the digital world. I'm officially now one of the people trying to buy TikTok and bring it on chain. TikTok has been a game changer for creators, and its future should be built by them." I definitely think there is bias on social media towards crypto forward pages like mine. So I've actively seen the shadow ban, and it's absolutely disgusting. And if we could try to find a way to level the playing field and promote things that are useful versus I see on social media a lot of things that are promoted are just kind of inappropriate and not useful. And it kind of goes back to what Elon was saying with X, that he wants I think the word he was using was unregretted user time, where people are on TikTok or they're on social media platforms and they're just scrolling and it just doesn't bring any value to them, versus I feel as though on X I get a lot of value out of the time that I'm scrolling, because majority of my timeline at least is news and politics focused and crypto focused, so that way I could create news for my show. Anyway, would you be a fan of social media being brought on chain? Let's see, a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Honestly, I think my chat is frozen here. Yeah, my chat is definitely frozen on YouTube. Let me see if I could refresh that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now my chat's back. Yay. Okay, let's get after it. Let's continue. We're going to go internationally for a moment before we go into the U.S. and what's going on here. We're going to go stop over in Japan for a moment and talk about Metaplanet. Again, we talk about them all the time. They're going the strategy route of acquiring Bitcoin, aiming to be one of the largest corporate holders in the world as well as Asia. And they bought another 497 Bitcoin while they were bargain hunting for Bitcoin acquisition. Again, very smart. While other people are panic selling and giving their bags away, companies like Metaplanet, Strategy, BlackRock, even governments are going to buy your bags. And even central banks, which again, they won't tell you until they decide to. Just a little note there. Tokyo-listed Metaplanet announced on Wednesday it had acquired 497 Bitcoin valued at $43.3 million at an average price of $88,448, according to the company's CEO, bringing their total Bitcoin holdings to 2,888 Bitcoin. Their total coin stash has an aggregate cost basis of $240 million with an average price of $83,172 per Bitcoin. Good for them. They bought Bitcoin, I think, twice this week. On Monday, yep, they bought 156 Bitcoin. Now they just bought another 497 because if they see the dip, they're going to buy the dip. And again, when there's blood in the streets, fam, when there's blood in the streets. We're going to remain in Japan for just a moment, as Circle's USDC is going to be the first USD stablecoin in Japan. SBI VC Trade, a subsidiary of financial giant SBI Holdings, secured regulatory approval as an electronic payments provider in Japan. This is granted under the Japan Financial Services Agency's JFSA framework, allowing the exchange to offer stablecoins, making it the first in the country to list and distribute USDC. I find this very interesting only because we know that stablecoins are a good thing for the dollar. Essentially, it's going to help hyper-dollarization, where the dollar itself is struggling to remain as the world's reserve currency. And you look at the yen itself. The yen has not been doing well, the Japanese yen. And so if people want to store their value, they're going to go towards other fiat currencies like the dollar that is relatively more stable than most fiat currencies. And then you look at Bitcoin, which we see a lot of people acquiring Bitcoin as well. Circle CEO did, of course, comment that USDC has become the first and only global dollar stablecoin to become approved for use in Japan. So they're probably viewing this as a bigger win over their competitor Tether, which we know the Circle CEO has a big bone to pick with Tether just because they are not US-based. Whatever, in my opinion. I feel like Tether is still winning. Tether is still winning. Smash the likes, subscribe to the content, share this out. Let's go. Also, we're going to get into El Salvador now because we're going to jump from Japan to El Salvador. El Salvador got the bag, man. They got paid to kind of maybe step back on their Bitcoin zest. We know that they were having Bitcoin as legal tender because they had this deal with the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. They had to step back a little bit and make Bitcoin payments not mandatory. The IMF tried to come out and tell El Salvador, hey man, maybe Bitcoin's too risky, it's too volatile, and we don't really want you to buy Bitcoin anymore. As El Salvador has continued to buy Bitcoin. Right now, they hold around 6,100 Bitcoin to date. And I was saying on yesterday's show, like, hey, Nayib Bukele, man, what are we doing? Is El Salvador going to kind of fold to the IMF and their fat bags and their checks and stop buying Bitcoin? Nayib Bukele finally said something on X related to that, because they bought another Bitcoin for their reserve 19 hours ago. According to the Bitcoin office of El Salvador, they now hold 6,101.18 Bitcoin. Nayib Bukele wrote, quote, "This all stops in April. This all stops in June. This all stops in December." No, it's not stopping. If it didn't stop when the world ostracized us and most Bitcoiners abandoned us, it won't stop now and it won't stop in the future. Proof of work over proof of whining. That was pretty funny. I gotta give it to you. I gotta say, people do whine quite a lot. And so, I mean, proof of work is better than proof of whining. I've been saying it. Everyone's whining. Everyone's crying, wham, 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 Bitcoin wham, Bitcoin's dipping. Grow up, man, because this is what it's all about. You got to have your bullish, your bearish case scenario, keep calm, hodl on, be your own bank, all the things I tell you on a daily basis. Nayib Bukele's not going to back down. At least, I hope not. Thank gosh he actually said something about this, because I was getting a little bit feisty about the situation. I think Nayib Bukele's a solid dude overall, though. Shout out to NoG in the chat. Again, guys, we got some good highlights going on here. We got some beautiful breaking news to talk about today. And I do want to do some chart requests at the end of the show, so keep those in your noggin, whatever you want me to look at. Again, yeah, lasers, big boy pants. Those are important. You got to keep them nice and tight. So we're going to... Okay. We're going to go and talk about the U.S. now, because there was a IRS crypto tax rule, which I can't understand how the IRS was going to go and tax anything related to crypto, and we still don't have the answer as to what a security and what a commodity is. Like, there's no laws of the land, so how are you going to tax me on it? And again, the whole thing with taxes just gets me a little bit spicy, because there's no way. Like, if you are buying Bitcoin and you sell your Bitcoin, whether it's at a profit or a loss, why are we being taxed on it? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's just currency. I'll digress on the topic for now. So the effort to kill this IRS crypto tax rule has actually cleared the Senate. So let's talk about that really quick before we get into the SEC and other states. And then we're going to get into Friday's crypto summit that is going to happen at the White House. Strong support from many Dems, which is surprising, helped with a win for a victory on a U.S. Senate effort to erase the Biden administration's crypto tax rule on Tuesday, clearing what may have been the most difficult hurdle toward eliminating the IRS's new broker rule that was set to include DeFi. The Senate voted 70-27 to approve a resolution under the authority of the Congressional Review Act to cut out the expansion of the IRS's broker rule as if it never existed. But the House of Representatives will still have to follow with a matching approval, after which Donnie T can sign it into law. At that point, not only is the rule stricken from the books, but the IRS is blocked from pursuing similar policy in the future. Now, these people got to play their cards right, too. If you're in the Senate, you want to keep getting elected, you got to support crypto or else you won't make it too far. Liz Warren. I still don't know how she got elected. Anyway, we're going to talk about Ted Cruz right now. He's the resolution sponsor. He said DeFi is a microcosm of the crypto resolution or the revolution. He said he called this an incoherent federal overreach. I agree. He argued that the rule targeting software developers as brokers and compelling them to disclose user data and personal information didn't make sense. He said their software never holds or controls user funds. Now, the Dem side was a little bit mixed with the support that helped give the effort an overwhelming victory in the Senate, and it was reminiscent of efforts in previous sessions, such as one to repeal the SEC's crypto accounting rule. They demonstrate a strong bipartisan support for digital asset causes, and that may bode well for this year's legislative initiatives aiming for stablecoin and market structure laws that put crypto formally into federal oversight. The DeFi Education Fund called the Senate development the first of many historic milestones in the regulation of digital assets in the United States. Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh. Ted Cruz noted that in addition to the political trends, which more Republicans tended to back such crypto matters, the support from Dems showed another clear oh my gosh, I cannot speak. A clear line that demonstrated younger members were more likely to support the effort than older ones. Now, this is absolutely the most important part, because what have I been ranting and raving about? That we need younger people in government, especially when it comes to crypto, because these old people do not know what Bitcoin and crypto is. They've never touched a Bitcoin wallet in their lives. Half of them don't even know how to post on Instagram. And so you're telling me that they're gonna, oh yeah, you should not like crypto. Crypto bad. Shut it. And you think 90% of these people have ever touched a Uniswap, connected their darn MetaMask, and went to go do a DeFi swap? Never, ever, ever. Most of them have not. And I could probably throw Bitcoins on that thing. What do you guys think? Maybe, am I crazy? Do you think that at least, I believe I'm going to say over 90%, maybe more, of these people that are regulating crypto, have they ever done a DeFi transaction? Do you think they have? Put one or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Let me know. I want to know. Yeah, they have aides to do research, but shouldn't they themselves know how to use the tech if they're going to go and regulate it? I would say yes. I would say they got to know what they're talking about. Also, guys, we have a goal that ends in 23 minutes. Let's get it. Pocahontas texting while the boss is speaking. No, last night was unhinged, dude. I mean, I was at a hockey game, so I couldn't really dive into it, but oh, Bao is in chat. Hi, Bao. Hi, Bao. Scratch Eye, hello. M2, what's up? Hi, everyone. Sip your coffees. Yep, see, majority of you even agree with me. See, just wing it. Stop it. But majority of you guys are on my team here. Like, I doubt any of them have ever touched a Bitcoin wallet or done a DeFi transaction. What is this? GNX said, hell to the nah. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Laces goes, my Bitcoins. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Okay. We're just can't. Now, we do have the SEC dropping another enforcement suit against Cumberland DRW, according to the firm. So the SEC is on an opposite swing of what Gary Gensler was doing. Fire emoji, Gary emojis in the chat. Yeah.
Fraudsters.
Gary, I'm cutting you off right there because you're done crying. You're done crying. Go use your tissues at MIT's bathroom. Now the SEC, man, we're going to talk about them. They agreed to drop its enforcement case against Cumberland DRW, the crypto trading arm of Chicago-based trading firm DRW, according to a Tuesday announcement from the company. They were sued by the SEC last October, accusing the firm of acting as an unregistered securities dealer and alleging it's sold more than $2 billion in unregistered securities, naming tokens like Polygon, Solana, Cosmos, Algo, and Filecoin as non-exhaustive list of tokens the agency considered to be securities. I don't know. Maybe I need to take a darn seat here. Maybe I got to take a seat. Because still to this day, yeah, okay, they dropped the case. Sure, bro. They dropped the case. But did they ever, say whether these were securities or commodities? Still no. Still no. Still no. So that's my question. I know that we got the new admin. We're waiting for Paul Atkins to become the SEC chair. When is that happening, dude? But if the SEC, they got the Polygon, Solana, Cosmo, Algo, and Filecoin, then why don't we have an answer yet as to whether they're securities or commodities? And Gary Gensler should have given us a solid reason as to why he even named them as securities. And then if you're going to say Cumberland DRW was an unregistered securities dealer broker, hello, dude, what makes them a security? We need explanations here. Explanations, please. Please. I almost broke my computer. I did. Now, It's just ridiculous. Now, they were even saying if everybody who is breaking the law, they get to selectively harass whoever they want to, which is absolutely true. Which is absolutely true. They were just picking on people. They're like, hey, little guy, flick, flick. It's just like when we had, like, in the schoolyard as kids, like the big kid in the grade was coming after the kid that was like really small, and we're like messing with them, pushing him on the ground in the schoolyard. Like, no, until a few years later, that little kid got a little bigger and decided to shove him back. And that was the American people. And now we're fighting back. And this SEC, which was the bully, was like, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to back off. And now we're besties. Now we're all besties. The bully and the bullyee, we're all friends now. We're all friends now. Yep, again, like I said, we're not going to get regulation until the new SEC chair is confirmed. Yeah, no, I agree with you. We need explanations, man. Still, listen. We're gonna give some time here because everyone wants immediate answers, and I understand that. I understand that more than anybody. You know, we're an attention-based space here. However, Donnie T's only been president for just over a month. Let's chill a little bit. Let's chill. So it hasn't even been 3 months yet. We're going to chill out for a little bit. I think a lot is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months. We'll see, though. We'll see. Please smash the likes, subscribe, share. How many likes we got so far? Do we have 100 likes? Because I really want to play my Newsmax clip. 14 and more likes, guys. We can do that. We could do it. Ben Nuenda said, why can't we be friends? I think we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I also would like to remind you guys that thank you for the heart. Appreciate you. So we covered the SEC. Before we get into the crypto summit, the White House crypto summit, we do have Florida. Again, love Florida. Living here right now. It's nice and toasty outside. It's about 75 degrees. Took a little walk this morning. It was awesome. And so Florida's getting after it. And I think they're actually going to eliminate property taxes here as well, which is pretty bullish. I think that should be done nationwide. However, Florida's potential upcoming governor was doubling down on Bitcoin for the state. Take a little listen.
Big thing, Florida will become the financial hub of the world, not just America, but of the world. Digital assets has really found a home in Miami-Dade. We want to build upon that framework. And one of the things with the state's portfolio I want to be able to do is probably add Bitcoin to be a piece of the state's financial portfolio. It's really proven to be a great holder of value and of wealth. And if we incorporate that into our state's balance sheet, it could be something that will help us weather any potential future storms economically in the future. Big thing.
Byron, man. Byron Daniel. Byron Donald's king right there. That was some king stuff right there. Yeah, that's some king stuff right there. That Bitcoin will help the state weather any economic uncertainty that is to come. Again, we're separating money from state. We have an asset that is not tied to any country, any government, any one individual. There's no CEO of Bitcoin. Florida, man, for the win. Florida for the win. Yeah, based. My man is based. So shout out to Byron Donalds. Big fan of this dude. So getting after it. Absolutely getting after it. I'm so happy about that. And so I hope that comes to light. Also, Miami has, like, the fact that, like, it's been years and Miami is still the city that's leading crypto is crazy to me, because I think we need more of Florida besides Miami to lead the crypto wave. Nothing against Miami, though. Shout out to Miami. Been there a bunch of times for crypto conferences and stuff. But yeah, another Florida man going wild, getting after it. What's going on with YouTube, friends? Are we okay? Had to also, oh, it's cutting out. Are you serious, dude? How's the pizza down here? Honestly, the pizza, like, it's not gonna be the New York pizza. It's not gonna be the New York pizza. It's not gonna be like the Brooklyn Zest. But I found a few spots that are close enough, and I'll take it. Honestly, I've been feeling a lot better physically since I moved. So I'm actually very happy about it. So I'm happy. I honestly think that like New York was like decent with the food, especially because by the time I was moving, like so many of my favorite spots were closing. There's really very few things left for me there, and there was basically nothing. So I was just like, whatever, you know, I'm gonna move. And so I was so happy I did, and I think my lucky stars I was able to do that. We have 100 likes now. Yippee! Because actually my Newsmax hits relate to the breaking news. Oh my gosh, okay. Now our final piece of breaking news before
announcing President Trump will host the first ever crypto.
Okay, let's chill here, Newsmax. Hold on, give me a second. I know, see, even Newsmax is getting excited. Now we do have our last piece of breaking news before we get into our project spotlight and coins to watch. We do have the White House's crypto summit happening on Friday, which I did comment on Newsmax. Now, we do have Coinbase, Chainlink, Michael Saylor, and a bunch of companies that are going to be attending the summit. Now, we do know for sure Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, Chainlink Labs CEO Sergey, Exodus CEO JP Richardson, and Michael Saylor, of course, the chairman of MicroStrategy or Strategy, have confirmed their attendance at the event, which will also feature big donors, according to 2 people who asked not to be named. Even the Robinhood CEO Vlad also hinted he would be attending the summit. I don't know about that one. But Donnie T is hosting the summit. Obviously, David Sachs, who is our crypto and AI czar, is going to be there. Bo Hines, who's the executive director of the President's Working Group on Digital Assets, will represent the White House in that agenda. Now, apparently, here's the other piece of spicy news that everyone's talking about right now. Howard Lutnick reveals that Donnie T is going to unveil the Bitcoin Reserve strategy while at the White House Crypto Summit. While speaking to the Pavlovic today ahead of the first ever White House Crypto Summit, Lutnick said that Trump, who has been increasingly aligning himself with the digital asset industry, will outline his vision for Bitcoin and broader crypto regulation. So Lutnick said the president definitely thinks that there's a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now there will be the question of, how do we handle the other cryptocurrencies? And I think the model is going to be announced on Friday when we do that. He said a Bitcoin strategic reserve is something the president is interested in. He spoke about it all during the campaign trail, and I think you're going to see it executed on Friday. So Bitcoin is one thing, and the other currencies, the other crypto tokens, I think will be treated differently, positively, but differently. Which I think is because of the backlash that people were giving on X, especially the Bitcoin maxis were absolutely losing their minds about how Donnie T announced a crypto reserve with XRP, Solana, Cardano, and about an hour and a half later, we saw Donnie T retweet it and said, no, wait, hold on, dude. I love Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's going to be in the reserve too. I do agree with the fact that a Bitcoin reserve should be separate from a crypto reserve. So I'm kind of a fan of all of that. But regardless, any way or shape or form that this happens, it's bullish for the industry because it shows that the United States has skin in the game. Now over to my Newsmax hit. We have 7 more likes till we hit 100 likes on it on X, so please make sure you smash the likes on this hit. Here we go. Write Newsmax in the chat. I want to see Newsmax everywhere. Write Newsmax in the chat. Write Newsmax. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Newsmax. Write Newsmax in the chat. Write Newsmax in the chat. Let me see it. Let me see it. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Let's go. Write Newsmax in the chat. Right, Newsmax in the chat. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. All right, let's do it.
The White House announcing President Trump will host the first ever crypto summit this Friday, and attendees will include prominent founders, CEOs, and investors from the crypto industry.
So this followed President Trump's statement announcing a new strategic crypto reserve. Trump saying, quote, a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes includes XRP, Sol, and ADA. I will make sure that the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world.
And the president adding that Bitcoin and Ethereum will also be a part of that reserve. And joining us now, economist at the Institute for Economic Research, Dr. Peter C. Earle, plus crypto educator and the host of the Daily Zest podcast, Randi Hipper. Thanks to both of you for joining us here. All right, Randi, I'm going to start with you. Something tells me you think this is a great thing.
Absolutely. As Donald Trump said, crypto is a critical industry. And when he signed the initial crypto executive order, he said something that we all know, that crypto will make this country very rich. He's a businessman. Don't forget, he knows where the money's going. And inevitably, that's crypto.
That's really interesting because we've been talking about this a lot. Crypto, it's really picking up steam here. But not everyone is as enthusiastic as President Trump when it does come to crypto. Switzerland's national bank has rejected the idea of adding Bitcoin to its reserve, citing concerns over volatility, liquidity, and security risks associated with digital assets. So I do want to go to Dr. Earle on this. So your thoughts on just sort of the pushback on it?
So I'm not a hater. I mean, I've been involved in crypto since 2012, but I do think that a better thing to do might have been to encourage innovation in terms of bringing entrepreneurship and all that, instead of buying these cryptos. I mean, the one thing for sure, and that is that calling it a strategic reserve makes it sound as if it's like the gold reserve or something, but 3 of the 5 cryptos that he mentioned are actually not quantitatively limited. So those might not be a great investment. Again, I think that compared to the way our money's been wasted over the last 4 years, this is a good use, but it might have been better to encourage innovation rather than to stockpile coins.
Yeah, on that point, I want to get your thoughts on this, Randi. I'm just reading the latest here from the stock market report. Bitcoin is tumbled 9%, reversing most of the rally from the president's crypto reserve announcement. Why do you think something like that might happen?
I think it's just because this is a volatile market and people are looking to kind of catch the wave of sentiment. But honestly, if you look at Bitcoin and it's long term, it's the best performing asset out there out of the last 15 years. So long term Bitcoin is the answer. Overall, don't be worried about it. It's normal pullback.
Dr. Earle, is crypto good, bad, or risky in your opinion?
Crypto is great. It's the best thing to happen to money in the last 500 years, I would say. And I just think that a lot of the coins that are mentioned represent twists on a theme. Bitcoin can do most of them, so I guess that makes me a bit of a maximalist. But I think that it would be better, again, like I said, to encourage innovation rather than stockpiling coins. But again, compared to some of the things, and you look at the USAID findings, compared to some of the things our money's been used for, it could be much worse.
That's true. It's all relative, I guess. All right, Dr. Earle, Randi Hipper, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So how'd you guys feel about it? How'd you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the Newsmax? How do you guys feel? Let me know if you're bullish. If you're bullish, let me see those rocket emojis. I need to see rocket emojis out here. Let me know if you're bullish. Randi Show on Newsmax. Listen, guys, you guys go on that tweet and tag Newsmax and demand it. Demand it. Tag everyone and their mother. Tag Fox News. Tag Newsmax. Tag everybody. I have no fear. I have no fear. I'm ready to get after it. I want to do big things, friends. Vance said I watched Newsmax. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. I'm mostly on the American agenda. Either 250 or 350 I'm usually on. Those are the main times that I've been on. So please make sure, if anything, you guys watch along with Newsmax, and you might catch me on there. I can see the Hippers Corner in the future. Listen, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love Newsmax, and I love that they invite me on all the time. I go on at least once a week, so bullish on that. I'm bullish on Newsmax and how they really let me go off yet. They really let me go off. So thank you guys for the support. So smash the like on that on X. Here's the link in the live chat. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, cool. We're going to get into our project spotlight today. Let's do it. We got AV jumping over 20% as the Dow reveals its most important proposal. Take a gander. I love this. This is hilarious. This picture is so funny. AvDAO, the autonomous organization that supports the lending and borrowing platform, proposed a major plan on Tuesday detailing steps to accrue value for the AV token and reward users. Now, it is going to give us a little bump in price here. The so-termed Abenomics update, which I thought was a little creative, was initially greenlit in August of 24. AV's cash pile ballooned by 115% to $115 million since mid-2024, with the platform's GHO stablecoin hitting a $200 million supply and reporting strong revenues. AV wants to give back some of those figures to users. A key proposed point is to increase profit sharing for people who stake their AV tokens to support the system. Next is anti-GHO, a special token that can't be traded but used in two ways. Burn it to wipe out GHO debt, like paying off a loan for free, or turn it into staked GHO for extra rewards. Anti-GHO will come from half of GHO's revenue, which stands at $6 million a year, based on GHO's $12 million annual haul. The DAO proposes a buy and distribute program that aims to deploy $1 million a week to buy off tokens from the open market, aiming to keep its value steady and reward users long term. The buybacks can begin immediately and grow in 6 months. The DAO proposes an umbrella, a self-protection system that shields users from losses if the market crashes. Taking a look at AV right now, it's $213.70, up 13.84%, a market cap of $3.22 billion, up 13%, and their volume is soaring up 24% in the past 24 hours, up to $633.6 million in that volume. AV is killing it right now. AV is absolutely killing it. So watch out for AV. Again, they're having their buyback program. And this is kind of what World's Liberty Financial, the Donnie T project, is aiming to do with borrowing, lending, essentially disrupting the financial system that we have now. Smash the likes, share. We're going to get into our coins to watch, which is going to include a few other things as well. Let's get it. Coins to watch starts now. We got some gainers, we got some losers. Gainers are Bitcoin Cash up 27%, G2 up 23%, Ondo up 16.5%, Cardano up 22%, and Chainlink up 16.29%. Losers. Story down 3%, Celestia down 2%, Dog with Hat down 1%. Which again, for things that are like the losers of the day, really not that bad. Now we do have Ethereum's Pectra upgrade moving closer to mainnet. So take a look at that. They're going to take a major step forward early Wednesday with their deployment after they have their test network. It's the biggest upgrade to Ethereum since 2024. It consists of 11 major features, or Ethereum Improvement Proposals, EIPs, that will be shipped at once. Together, they aim to enhance staking, wallet functionality, and overall network efficiency, which I hope that actually happens because gosh knows we need it. Before we get into the Ethereum chart and the Bitcoin chart, we do know that BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF registered the highest trading volume in 3 months. So just when we were having record outflows, now we have the highest trading volume in 3 months. You notice how quick the headlines change. It goes from, oh my gosh, this is so bearish, the crypto space is exploding, to, oh wait guys, everyone's so happy right now, this is all okay. All in the matter of 24 hours. Take a darn chill pill, go outside and touch grass, because it all comes back to glory. Bitcoin, again, we really want to go back to $90,000 right now. We're at $88,209 at the moment, at 1.1%. 91K is your bullish scenario. Your bearish is looking at that 200-day SMA at 82.7. All right, we kind of looked at that earlier. We're going to look at Ethereum now. If you have a coin request or chart request, whatever that may be, I could try to take a look at a few before we go into our after show in just about 10 minutes-ish. Shout out to JC, our mod in the chat. Ethereum, as we are expecting the upgrade, $2,182, up about 0.5% right now. Wanting to hold support where we closed yesterday and opening today at around 2160. Your bullish level to watch is 2360. Bearish here is $2,000 ETH. We do not want to see $2,000 ETH. I do not want that. No. We have a red dot that's still in play here, bringing the momentum down ever so slightly. Money flow is down bad. She is down bad. This is the lowest money flow we've seen since back here in September of 2024. The VWAP is looking to cross that zero line, which is pretty interesting as well. Hopefully it does. RSI needs a little bit of work. She was oversold, had a nice push to the upside, gave back a lot of those gains in terms of the RSI. Now we are kind of trending slowly upwards here. We're going to hope that we do trend towards that neutral line. And maybe this was the relief of selling pressure we needed. That's the latest on ETH. Right, Alejandro, shout out to you. Litecoin, man, fighting for that $100 mark. We almost tapped the 200-day SMA. That's at $92. We had a low of around, what was it, 93, 92? I would think it was like high $93. We want to neutrally stay above 97 bucks. Bullishly, we want to hold 104. We're going to target that today. We did kind of hit, what was it, 106? Yep, $106 today. We're still down 2.3%. Again, you see that Bitcoin's in the green, Litecoin's in the red. Litecoin would probably follow Bitcoin or vice versa. They definitely mess with one another. They definitely do. As the money flow is trending down into the trenches of the red, the momentum is following that, as a red dot was just printed the other day on Monday. The VWAP is trending upwards, though, which is slightly bullish. We like that. We like that. RSI is still going down. We are about mid-bear. Maybe it'll trend towards oversold, relieve the selling pressure. We are expecting a Litecoin ETF. It does have the highest probability of approval. So go Litecoin. Dogecoin, 19 cents. Do you guys think 19-cent Dogecoin is a good buy? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Is this a good buy? Also, we have our goal. Oh, that ended. Oh, poop. Never mind. Our goal ended. Aww. It's okay. We'll try again tomorrow. Do you guys think that this is a good buy? 19-cent Dogecoin, is that a good buy? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji, let me know. We want to hold support at this 18, 19 cents. Bullishly, we're looking for 21-cent Dogecoin, even more bullishly, 23.5 cents. We're up 0.08%. Over here on Market Cipher, fresh red dot that was just printed yesterday is playing out, flattening out our momentum here. Money flow is tipping downwards. However, you look at the VWAP, it looks like it wants to make a little push over that neutral and go bullish. We want that to happen. The RSI is pretty flat, though. She's being a little bit lame. But maybe this is the relief of the selling pressure. Again, maybe this is the bottom. Maybe this is the bottom. Not saying for sure it is. Because darn it, I don't have a crystal ball. And I can't tell you nothing for sure. And if anyone says they know anything for sure, that's what I got to say. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is the bottom. Because everyone was swearing 73K. And then when everyone says one thing, Bitcoin does the opposite. Which is exactly what's happening right now. Where everyone was swearing we were going down into the trenches. And Bitcoin's like, yeah, you know what? Bam. And we hit $90,000, almost $91,000 with today's candle. Keep calm. Hodl on. Be your own bank, friends. It's going to be okay. Do we have any coin requests in the chat? XRP? Yeah, we could look at XRP. Let me see those XRP emojis in the chat really quick. Let me see these XRP emojis. There we go. XRP emojis. $2.44 is where we're at right now, down 0.38%. Still holding steady above $2. Again, your bearish level to watch is $1.83. Bullish is $2.75, which is our golden zone. Looking at the money flow, it's still red. Though the VWAP is flat, still bullish, and there was a green dot printed pulling up that momentum. RSI is trending towards this neutral. Let's see if it breaks through. Let's see if it breaks through. So this is the latest on XRP. Lauren says, I wish, but it's really not looking bullish short term. I mean, I feel like, we could really go either way right now. We could really go either way. I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. My bullishness never ends. It never ends. Even when we're down and it's bloody, everyone's upset. Billions of dollars in liquidations. Meh. Chill out, friends and family. Chill out. Yep, Doge Bull, DCA and HODL indeed. DCA and HODL indeed. I'm so bullish right now. It's not even funny. We're on the cusp of big things, friends. And when people finally realize what it's all about, then people are going to be better off. I love Bitcoin. I love the revolution. I love being my own bank. I love empowering my generation and the entire world. And so that's what we're after right now. I even wanted to gauge your price zest in the chat with this poll. Friday Bitcoin price prediction, because we're going to probably have the strategic reserve announced at the White House Crypto Summit. I put 3 options for you guys. 100K, which is in the lead by 37%, at 37%. At least 90K is tied now. It's 36 and 36% with 100K. And then a flash crash, like a buy the rumor, sell the news type situation. 27% of you guys feel that way. We have about 137 votes, but only 120 likes in the chat. Let's pump it up, YouTube. You got to pump it up. Are we not broke right now? How are people affording anything in America? Honestly, I don't know. Being that a lot of people in America are struggling. We have the record amount of credit card debt right now. And that's horrible because the interest rates on these credit cards are like 29%, which is absolutely disgusting. Like, that is robbery. So I don't know, man. I feel like we definitely need to boost this economy. I think that the United States needs help. And honestly, what's going to help the United States is Bitcoin and crypto. I've even said it for years now that the banks are going to retreat to crypto to help boost them because that's the only thing that's going to help. If you look at New York, a lot of banks are tied to New York real estate. New York's going down the absolute toilet right now. The absolute toilet. Yeah. So there was a bank that pretty much almost failed because they were tied to New York real estate. No one wants to buy New York real estate right now unless New York makes some major changes for safety. I know I fled. I was like, see ya, bro, because I couldn't even walk outside anymore. My neighborhood was getting so unsafe. And I wasn't okay. I wasn't okay. And defending yourself is not an option in New York because everything is illegal. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go somewhere where I feel more safe. And that was down here in FL. So if you can't pay off credit cards every month, don't use them. Absolutely agree with that because you'll destroy your credit score. And again, that 29%, interest. And that's on just some credit cards. A lot of credit cards are probably higher than that. Strategy needs to buy more Bitcoin. You know, they could buy more Bitcoin, Black Hat, but they got to save some for us too. But at the same time, a lot of people have paper hands and they sold their bags to Strategy and Metaplanet and BlackRock and all these other folk. I say it a million times over as well. The United States right now could be buying Bitcoin. Central banks around the world could be buying Bitcoin. Governments could be buying Bitcoin. Nation states. But they'll never tell you until after. So stop the madness. Do your own research, stick in your conviction, and buy what you want to buy or sell what you want to sell. No one can tell you what you do with your money except for you. No one's going to make it for you but you. And that's period. Guys, we are getting after it, though. We have a few more minutes, about 5 minutes, until we pop into that after show on Discord. If you guys are not a member yet on YouTube, give yourself a second to go click that button, become a member, so that way you can be part of the after shows, because we go live on Discord right after this show ends. We go right to Discord. We chat it up for about 10-15 minutes, and you guys bring your questions. We answer them. We discuss them. We talk about other things that seemingly are unhinged. So if you guys want to join that members only after show, members only are on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then we like to intro people to the fun on Mondays. So Mondays are for the community. It's for everyone. So Mondays are for everyone. Wednesdays and Fridays are for members. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we're going to have the Lizard Labs spaces at 2 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you guys are following at LizLabsIO on X. My girl Metamona and I co-host a show every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern on Spaces, which is absolutely amazing, and I love it. Warpaint became a member. Let's go. Thank you, Warpaint. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We're going in Discord right now. I hope you have a beautiful day, a happy Wednesday. Enjoy yourself. Live your life. Go outside. Touch water, touch sand, touch grass, touch snow, whatever's outside your door. Go touch the ground and be one with nature. Have a beautiful day. See you later. See you right now in Discord. Have a beautiful day. Stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters, fraudsters,
Gary, come on, Discord is not a security.
Ponzi schemes,